Dinosaurs are often imagined through the lens of movies and pop culture, but their real-life appearance was far more diverse, dynamic, and fascinating. For decades, depictions of dinosaurs emphasized scaly, gray, and lizard-like skin. But modern paleontology has revealed a far more colorful, complex, and nuanced picture. Fossils, skin impressions, feather remnants, and scientific reconstructions have transformed our understanding of how dinosaurs truly looked. The body shapes of dinosaurs were as varied as their sizes and ecological roles. Sauropods, the giant long-necked herbivores, had massive bodies supported by thick, pillar-like legs. Their long necks allowed them to reach high into trees or sweep across vast areas of low vegetation. Fossilized skeletons reveal strong vertebrae and balanced tails, crucial for supporting their enormous weight and preventing toppling. The texture of their skin, preserved in rare fossil impressions, shows a mosaic of scales, some small and pebbly, others large and plate-like. Coloration in sauropods is still largely speculative, but scientists suggest muted tones, like greens and browns, help them blend into forested and plain environments. While patterns or stripes may have provided some species with camouflage or social signaling, theropods, the mostly carnivorous dinosaurs, displayed a combination of power, agility, and often elaborate ornamentation. Many theropods were feathered, a fact confirmed through fossilized impressions of filamentous structures on species such as Velociraptor, Yutyrannus, and feathers ranged from simple downy filaments, providing insulation, to more complex structures for display, thermoregulation, or balance. Color patterns inferred from preserved melanosomes in feathers suggest these dinosaurs could have exhibited striking stripes, spots, and iridescent colors, possibly used in mating displays or species recognition. In life, theropods combined sleek, muscular bodies with keen senses, agile limbs, and a variety of feather arrangements that would have made them visually striking and highly adaptable hunters. Ornithischian dinosaurs, including hadrosaurs and ankylosaurs, were equally impressive in appearance. Ceratopsians, like Triceratops, possessed large frills, horns, and beaked mouths. Fossil evidence suggests these features were not just defensive but also used for display and social interactions. The surfaces of frills may have been covered with keratinous structures or skin folds, adding texture and possibly bright colors. Hadrosaurs, or duck-billed dinosaurs, had elongated snouts and complex crests, which could resonate sounds. Skin impressions from hadrosaurs show a patchwork of scales in varying sizes, arranged in patterns that may have enhanced display, species recognition, or camouflage. Ankylosaurs, armored dinosaurs, carried heavy, bony plates and clubs, with small armored scales covering the rest of their bodies, making them appear almost like living tanks. Coloration and patterns are increasingly understood thanks to fossilized pigment structures. Melanosomes, tiny organelles in feathers or skin, reveal that many dinosaurs likely had colors ranging from rich reds and browns to blacks, whites, and even iridescent hues. Patterns such as stripes, spots, countershading, and mottling were common and would have served purposes including camouflage, thermoregulation, and communication. Juvenile dinosaurs may have had different coloration than adults, either to signal youth and reduce aggression from adults or to provide better camouflage from predators. Feathers and skin textures varied widely, even within closely related groups. Some small theropods were almost entirely covered in feathers, resembling modern birds, while larger theropods like tyrannosaurids may have retained scales on portions of their bodies with feathered patches for display. In sauropods and other massive herbivores, scales predominated, but subtle skin patterns and possibly keratinous structures likely broke up their massive silhouettes to confuse predators or rivals. The interplay of texture, color, and shape created a visually dynamic and highly functional appearance in each species. Dinosaurs also possessed a remarkable variety of crests, frills, horns, and spikes that influenced their appearance. In Ceratopsians, frills could be large and adorned with spiny projections. Hadrosaurs developed hollow cranial crests of astonishing shapes, which may have been brightly colored and used for communication. Theropods often had bony ridges, cranial ornaments, or feathers arranged in display patterns. These structures added to the diversity of dinosaur appearances and allowed them to communicate visually within their social groups. The eyes of dinosaurs were adapted to their ecological niches, shaping how they appeared and behaved. Predatory dinosaurs often had forward-facing eyes, allowing binocular vision and precise depth perception, giving them a focused, alert appearance. Herbivorous dinosaurs frequently had wide-set eyes, providing a broad field of view to detect predators, giving them a vigilant and wary expression. Eye color is unknown in most species, but the relative size and position contributed significantly to the overall impression of these animals in life. Movement further influenced appearance. Dinosaurs were not static. They were dynamic, active animals. Sauropods swung their long tails, and next theropods ran and leapt. And hadrosaurs moved in coordinated herds, displaying their colors and crests in motion. Feathered dinosaurs may have flared or raised feathers for display, communication, or the combination of skeletal structure, muscle anatomy, and external features made each species highly distinctive and adapted to its environment. Fossilized trackways provide additional evidence of how dinosaurs appeared in real life. Tracks reveal the distribution of weight, stride length, and posture, helping reconstruct muscle mass, limb positioning, and movement patterns. The depth and spacing of footprints indicate whether skin or feathers contacted the ground and whether tails dragged or were held aloft. These details allow paleontologists to create dynamic, realistic reconstructions of dinosaurs in motion rather than static museum mounts. Soft tissues, once thought never to be preserved, have occasionally been fossilized, offering further clues to appearance. Skin impressions, scales, and even possible preserved pigments have been found, showing patterns, textures, and subtle anatomical details. Muscle reconstructions, combined with skeletal analysis, reveal that dinosaurs had strong, flexible bodies capable of complex behaviors, from herding and predation to nest building and courtship. Courtship and social behaviors influenced appearance as well. Many dinosaurs likely used visual displays to attract mates or assert dominance. Feathers, crests, frills, and coloration would have played crucial roles in these displays, making dinosaurs appear larger, more vibrant, or more intimidating to rivals. Social species may have evolved exaggerated colors or patterns to signal status within the group, similar to behaviors seen in modern birds and reptiles. The interplay of all these factors, skeleton, muscle, skin, feathers, coloration, ornamentation, eyes, and movement, creates a vision of dinosaurs as vibrant, dynamic, and highly adapted animals. They were not the gray, sluggish monsters of early depictions. Instead, they were colorful, active, and visually striking creatures, each species uniquely suited to its ecological niche. Their appearance reflected survival strategies, social behaviors, and evolutionary pressures, allowing them to dominate ecosystems for millions of years. In conclusion, understanding how dinosaurs looked in real life requires synthesizing fossil evidence, modern analogs, and scientific inference. From feathered theropods to armored ankylosaurs, giant sauropods to crested dinosaurs displayed an astonishing array of textures, colors, and structures. Their diversity in appearance reflects their adaptability, ecological success, and evolutionary innovation. Dinosaurs were living masterpieces of evolution, combining function, survival, and display, leaving a legacy that continues today in the birds that fill our skies.